guys, this is Ashley back with another video. So it looks like Tory Lanez might be going into the clink because he has deleted all his pictures on Instagram. Also, he tweeted it's been real, and fans are speculating that he might be going to jail because he violated his protective order, which Megan had against him when he performed at Rolling Loud. Now, is this a W or an L for Megan Thee Stallion? A lot of fans on Twitter are saying that this is a W, he should have been going to jail, or blah blah blah. And then people on Instagram are saying that Megan is being dramatic, he wasn't trying to harm her. People behind the scenes that were working during the Rolling Loud set said that Tory Lanez was nowhere near Megan. But, you need proof for that, okay? Because, he can't be within 100 yards. So even if he wasn't near Megan, if he was with, 100 yards of Megan, you still can get in trouble for that. I just feel bad for Tory because you can tell Tory wants to win. You can tell he doesn't want to be in drama. He was just playing with Drake basketball. He wants people to collaborate with him. He already, does a lot of the work himself. He's his own manager. That's what he said. He has his own label, his own artist. He's trying to get things done organically, and it feels like he can't win. But on the other side, if, Megan feels, harmed or, threatened by Tory in any way, shape, or form, I guess she has that right, to file, a complaint or to get him locked up. With that being said, Megan works hard, but Rock Nation works harder. They were going to come after Tory whether he liked it or not, because he was bragging. I told him months ago to stop bragging about, your YouTube numbers, doing so well independently. You need to stop bragging, okay? If he had just kept it cute and stay far away from Megan Thee Stallion, then, it would have worked out for him in the long run, because I don't think a lot of people believe Megan Thee Stallion in the first place, but it just kind of sucks. So let me know what you guys think. Moving on to Rebel No. Kenny Poo's ex, Nicki Minaj's husband. She posted that she's for Jen speaking out and that she had no idea about Kenny's past. Now, this is what clout chasing really looks like. So you mean to tell me that the 5 years that you guys were dating, mind you, they were dating for 5 years, longer than, he was with Nicki Minaj, you had no clue about his past? Well, that shows a lot about you. If I'm dating somebody, of course I'm going to look at, their past and, what exactly I'm dealing with. So I don't believe her. I think she's definitely clout chasing. She wants to be seen. She wants to be heard. And then on top of that, didn't you get beat up for talking before? Like, why put yourself in another predicament? Moving on to Rihanna. There's this girl named Harley Dean, I believe, that has accused Rihanna of, allegedly messing with her boss. And on top of that, I guess the boss had gotten something from Rihanna. Now, people are saying that she is clout chasing, but, Rihanna been around the block, okay? Riri from the block. Because, she was with, Hassan, Drake, A$AP, Leo, Ashton Kutcher. Travis Scott was caught sucking on her neck. So even though this girl could be clout chasing, Rihanna, you've been around the block. So people could believe this. Now, it's not like, the person, I don't think the person's like dead or anything, but, Rihanna is not what you would call a person that wouldn't sleep with somebody on the first night. Okay, she definitely used to be a thought back in the day. Okay, calm down, but still used to be a thought. So, she has to live with these rumors. Now, the girl Harley is definitely clout chasing, because why bring it up now? Nobody cares. Rihanna's a billionaire. She got Fenty. Okay, so there's no point in bringing it up now. But there could be some truth to it. Okay, because, these celebrities, just like regular people, they might not always use protection. Okay, and Rihanna used to be wild back in the day. But I feel like there's no point in bringing it up now, because Rihanna's a billionaire. She's doing good. She's with ASAP Rocky, the colorist. And she's moved on from her life, okay? She's no longer that wild chick that used to, show her bare titties and do all this crazy stuff. Moving on to Chloe. So she went on live and she talked about how she doesn't really like to be put against, other women. And, her favorite performances of the night were Lil Nas, Doja Cat, and Normani. And part of me thinks that, she's just saying that so people won't think that she dislikes Normani. Okay, and I don't really think that she hates Normani or anything, but there's definitely a competitive energy around Normani and Chloe Bailey. First of all, Doja Cat, her performance was boring. So you were just mentioning her because she's a big name, and you cool with Lil Nas X. You was hugging him backstage. His performance wasn't that great either. Okay, first of all, he can twerk all he wants. Okay, he could be throwing it back, but he really can't dance. And he was out of breath, just like you, most of his performance. So his performance wasn't, the highlight of the night. Normani, and maybe your performance was, but, you're just saying Normani because you don't want people to say that you dislike Normani. Okay, but Normani did have a good performance. You cannot take that away from her. But she had the number one performance according to a lot of publications, and you were second. Okay, so I think she's trying to do damage control because people have been putting them against each other, and that's just part of being in the industry. It happens to men too. People act like it don't happen to men, but people compare Kendrick and Drake all the time. Drake was just getting compared to Little Baby earlier this year by Charlemagne the God. People act like it only happens to women, but it happens to men all the time. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe.